Hi everyone. So in this video, we will be trying to understand the Accenture cognitive assessment, and this is a one shot video, one shot. Okay. So we will be solving the game type 1, game type 2, and game type 3 in this video only. What you need to do is you just need to watch this video till the end, and definitely it will help you a lot to crack your game based assessment or your cognitive assessment in your Accenture exam. Okay, the main thing is you need to show the support because this is the free series of Accenture. Do the maximum likes on this video, do the maximum likes, so it will motivate us to make more videos like this. Okay, let's start all the games one by one. Make sure to watch the games till the end and also the tricks how to solve the game. Let's start. I just want to tell you something. In the Accenture cognitive assessment, there will be total three games, and for your three games, the first game will be a bubble based game. Okay, many candidates think this game is very easy, but it is not. Why? I will be telling you each and everything. Don't worry about it. First of all, we need your maximum support on this series. This is game one. We will also cover game two and game three with a lot of examples. Okay, so make sure you watch all the videos because they will help you a lot in your preparation. Second thing, we have covered so many things already in our free series. You can check this playlist. Okay, you will be getting total 22 videos in this playlist which are for free. One shot video of 1 hour and 36 minutes we also posted multiple videos of 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. So many videos we already posted. Now in this video we will be talking about the bubble game. Okay, so moving ahead with the game, first of all I want to tell you the full syllabus is covered in Accenture mock test series for only 170 rupees. Okay, the series price is on only 170 rupees. Okay, you will be getting the game based assessment, actual assessment with the videos. Okay, also you will be getting Accenture recent full paper with solution. The solutions are typed, all the solutions you will be getting here, all the questions are typed, all the solutions are typed, so you will be getting a very good idea like what kind of questions Accenture is asking. Okay, so definitely go through this. Okay, then you will be getting similar questions to Accenture, so whatever the question Accenture is hiring asking, because there are a lot of different situation based questions. Okay, so you will be getting very similar question to what Accenture is asking for your preparation. Apart from this, you will be getting a lot of mock test for your preparation. So a lot of mock test with timer you will be getting here for your preparation. So definitely you can purchase it. Link will be in the description. The price is only 170 rupees. Let's start with our game one. So the game one is maths based bubble game. Now what is the catching part? See, you will be getting total 24 questions for this one. The main catch is if you will not solve any problem, okay, it will redirect to the another problem in 14 seconds. Okay, so there will be a timer of 14 seconds. Okay, suppose in 14 seconds you will be not able to solve the question, then the next question will come. Your thing is, what you need to do is you want to solve at least 20 questions accurately in this. Okay, 20 question at least, and if not 20, at least 18. Okay, so out of 24, make a target that at least 18 to 20 questions you need to solve accurately in this one. Okay, the main catch I already told you, the timer is off only 14 seconds. So basically in 14 seconds you need to do the calculation and you need to solve it. So let's start. For an example, these are some actual questions with which Accenture asked. Okay, I am showing you some actual questions which Accenture asked. Now listen me carefully. For each question, you will be getting 14 seconds. So for example, this question is for 14 seconds. There will be a timer of 14 seconds for per equation. Okay. Now in these 14 seconds, you need to sort the bubble from lowest to highest, lowest to highest. Okay. So this is your task. Basically, you need to calculate all three bubbles. You will be getting the values. Based on the values, first you will be clicking on the lowest value, then um, then higher than that, and then the highest value. So you will be getting total three bubbles. Okay, now to solve this question I will suggest one thing. Sometimes the calculations can be complex, so what you need to keep in your mind, just find out the lowest one first. Okay, just find out the lowest one first, then try don't solve the question fully if the equation is tough. Try to solve try to find out the lowest one first, and then try to see which one seems like a highest value. And based on that, please tick mark the values if you cannot solve the question, the whole equation in 14 seconds. Okay, so this is totally presence of mind. If you will not use your presence of mind, you cannot crack this one. It is totally about presence of mind. Now listen me carefully. For example, this is the question. This, suppose this is very easy. Okay, because 4 minus 5 is minus 1, 11 minus 13 is minus 2, and 0 plus 3 is 3. So now we all know this is the smallest. So first of all, we will click here. Then we will click on, this is the smallest. So we will be clicking here, which is minus 2. Then on minus 1, because this is greater than this. And then we will be clicking on 3. So the lowest one is 11 minus 13. We can see it immediately, okay, because this is the lowest one, okay. Now, the main catch is sometimes the equations can be tough. So what you need to do is just scan the question, and if you are thinking the question is little bit tough, okay, just predict the answer. So for an example, 4 minus 1, 4 minus 5, definitely it will be negative. 11 minus 13, it will be also negative. And 0 plus 3, definitely this will be positive. Okay. If it is positive, definitely it will be highest. Now we need to choose between this and this. Okay. Now just see the starting values. Okay. The second one, the the starting values. Okay. So if you can see here clearly, if you can see here, the starting value in this one, is far from the second one. Okay. And this one is close. You may be thinking this is a very easy example, but why I'm using so much my brain? Because of our next examples. Okay, so this way we need to predict the things. Now just we will solve the questions and see what I'm speaking. So for example, this is your question and you will be getting only 14 seconds to solve this. Okay, so see here quickly. 56 divided by 2, maybe it will be something 25 plus. Okay, because we all know 50 divided by 2 is 25. I'm just teaching you the quick calculation. Okay, 32 minus 10, it will be 22, and 5 multiplied by 5, it is 25. Now this is, if you will look, is it is 25 plus. That means it will be the highest, it will be the lowest, and then middle will be this. So we can choose like 32 minus 10, 22, then 25, and then 27. Okay, sometimes the calculation can be complex. That's why I'm telling you this. Now suppose for this one, it's 2.4, and this will be 2.2 minus 0.1 is 2.1. Okay, it's 2.1, it's 2.4. Now this one, if you will see here, this is little bit complex. So for this, I will tell you one trick. If you will be getting any calculation related to points, so see here, you are getting the calculation related to the points, which is 2.1 multiplied by 0.75. Just see the thing, if the multiple is less than 1 or greater than 1. If it is less than 1, the value will be little bit less, whatever the value is. So we are multiplying less than 1 to 2.1. Okay, so when the multiplication happens, we actually do not need to calculate the whole equation. We will keep this in my mind that this value will be less than 2.1 for sure, because the multiple is less than 1. Okay, so if it is less than 2.1, then this will be lowest, then after that there will be 2.1, and then there will be 2.4. That's how I will do the calculations. Okay, because what some candidates will try to do, they will solve this. Okay, they will try to solve this like 2.1 multiply by 0.75. If you will solve this, it will take more than 14 seconds for sure. You don't need to do that. You just need to use your short tricks to solve these kind of questions. That's why that's what I am trying to telling you. Okay, now suppose this is the equation. Quickly see here, it's 24, it's uh, uh, 25, and it's 29. So simply it will be the lowest, then this one, then this one. Okay, it is the total matter of calculation. Okay, now suppose this is the question. So this kind of fraction questions also you will be getting. Now see here, in this fraction question, I will be just telling you a simple trick. Okay, whenever you will be moving with the denominator closing. See, look carefully. I will just give you one example. Suppose this is 1 by 2. Okay. Just see the difference between 1 and 2. It is only the difference of 1. and see the difference between 5 divided by 6. It is also the difference of 1. Like numerator, if you will look here, okay, the difference between numerator and denominator is 1, and for this one also 1. But now listen me carefully. With the higher values, the values will be small. So 1 by 2, these values are small, and 5 by 6, these values are big, because 5 is big, 6 is big. When the difference is same and the values are big, okay, then definitely it will be bigger than this. Okay, you don't need to calculate this, you just need this in your mind. Okay, because sometimes these calculation can be also difficult to solve in 14 questions. Okay, so whenever these kind of values are big, like difference is same, like between 1 and 2 and 5 and 6, but these values are big, then the overall value will be also high. So we know this value will be high from this. Okay, and this, if we will see here, the denominator is same, so this will be 1 by 3. The difference is big, so definitely it will be smaller. It will be smaller, okay, between 1 and 3. So this is the smallest value, so we know this is the smallest. Now we did not calculate this, but we know that from 1 by 3 this will be bigger, which is 1 by 2, which is 0.5, and then there will be 5 by 6. This will be the highest. You must be thinking why I'm using so much mind here, because these are just some examples. In the actual exam, the question can be a little bit more difficult. Okay, that's why these tricks can be helpful for you. Now suppose this is the actual question which Accenture asked in the exam, which is 3 by 4 minus 1 by 2, then here is 6 by 7, then there is 0.5. Now again, look carefully. 0.5, like these kind of values you should keep in your mind. 0.5 is nothing but 1 by 2. Okay, again the difference is 1, difference is 1. This will be bigger, correct? This will be bigger, and this will be smaller, right? Uh, Definitely this will be bigger. So these two things are sorted with us. Like 6 by 7 is bigger than this one. Now we just need to solve this. Okay, so to solving this, I will again give you a simple idea. Okay, look the equation, and please see that if the denominators are same or not. Okay, if the denominators are not same, I'll just give you idea. Please remember some decimal values like this. Okay, if you are going for Accenture preparation, please make sure you know some decimal values like this one, so you actually don't need to calculate it. Like 3 by 4, okay, you don't need to calculate it, like what is the exact value for this. Okay, you, if you will remember it, okay, that will be very very good. So this is basically 0.75 minus, it is 0.5, so it will be 0.25. So this is the smallest. So this is the smallest, then this is the bigger one, then this is the bigger one. Okay, so this kind of questions you will be getting. Now if you have seen this video carefully, the most important part which I will be telling you now, one is, if the calculations are simple, like plus, minus, multiply or divide, okay, you can easily solve. The thing is, you need to be good with the decimal decimal equations or with fractions. For fractions, if you can see the values are big. Okay, if the values are big, always solve using fractions. If the values are big, if the values are small, like this, like 3 by 4 minus 1 by 2, always use decimal equation, because it will make you calculate faster. And please try to do one thing, these kind of small things like 3 by 4 and 1 by 3, right, 4 by 5, please remember the decimal values immediately for these ones. It will make your calculation faster, and it will I have already uploaded. This is the second game. We will also discuss about the third game. Okay, this is the second game. First game I have already discussed. This is the type 2, and let's discuss about it. Before going ahead with it, first of all, I want to tell you, you can purchase our mock test series. The price is only 170 rupees. You will be getting game-based assessment plus technical assessment. Okay, so actual questions we cannot show you on the YouTube of the technical assessment. So full paper of technical assessment here you will be getting with solution, typed solutions also you will be getting. And also a lot of mock test and preparation material will be there for your Accenture exam, and many candidates already cracked the exam using this mock test, because recently 2026 batch hiring happened and many candidates cracked Accenture because of this mock test. If you don't believe me, just search anywhere, search on Reddit. Everyone is saying this course is perfect for Accenture. Even you can search on Reddit. Okay, so you can purchase it. Okay, link will be in the description, and there are a lot of material available. Also, actual paper you will be getting, typed paper you will be getting, and the solution of the full paper you will be getting of Accenture. And for game based assessment also, we have provided a lot of videos and many mock tests you will be getting here in the mock test. Okay, and the price is only 170 rupees. Okay, so let's start with game number 2. First of all, we will be understanding each and every point game, and then we will be solving the game. Okay, first of all, now please pay your 100%, not 100%, pay your 200% attention here only. Okay, let's discuss about this. First of all, this is a Pathfinder game. Okay, Pathfinder game. Again, I am repeating, don't skip even one single second. Listen me carefully, giving your 200% attention here. Okay, it's a Pathfinder game where you will be having a start point. So this is your start point and this is your end point. You need to make a path from start point to end point. Okay, this is your end goal. What is your end goal? You need to go from the start point to end point. Okay, this is your end goal. Okay, I hope the goal is clear. We need to reach to the end point starting from start point. Okay, now how we will reach there? There will be some multiple arrows. Okay, so let's understand the arrows, then we will start with the game. First arrow is this one. This one means we can move right. This arrow means we can move left. This arrow means we can move down. And this arrow means we can move up. Now understand 3, 4 more arrows. This arrow. This arrow means we are moving from up to down. Okay, understand. We are moving from up to down. Okay, this arrow. We are moving from down to up. We are moving from down to up. Okay, this arrow. We are moving from up to down. We are moving from up to down, and we are moving from down to up. Okay, we are moving from down to up. Now what is the difference? When this is the arrow, we are moving from up to down but in right side. Okay, so from this cell, okay, from right side we are moving up to down. So suppose if you are from this cell and if you want to reach out to this cell, okay, we can reach using this arrow. From right side we will move up to down. Okay, this means again we are moving from down to up. Okay, but if you will look here, down to up from which direction? Again right side. If you are here in this cell, then there is this cell and then there is this cell. Using this arrow means you are moving from here to here to here. Okay, so this is down to up. Then this is up to down but opposite direction means left side. You are moving, suppose these are the 3 cells. Okay, and you want to move from this cell to this cell. Okay, then up to down. Okay, and left side, then we will use this arrow. And this is down to up but again moving left side. Okay, so suppose these are the cells and we are using this arrow, which means this one. That means we are moving from down to up but left direction. Okay, so these are the 8 arrows which you will be getting in the game. I hope the arrows are clear. Okay, now you will be getting 2 buttons. Now understand the 2 buttons very carefully, because if you will understand these buttons carefully, na, you will master this game. I can guarantee you. Okay. This is the rotation button. This is called rotation button. This is called change direction. Okay. This is called change direction. And this is submit. And this is your timer. Okay. So forget about the timer. Forget about the submit. Let's discuss about the rotation button. This is the simple button. Change direction is very difficult to understand. First, we will understand about the rotation button. Now, the rotation button is pretty straightforward and easy. If you will select the tile, it will move in the clockwise direction if you will use this button. Okay. So very easy, very easy. Suppose this is the three tiles. Okay. Suppose these are the three tiles. Okay. Suppose these are the three tiles. Now these three tiles are moving like this. So this is the arrow. Then suppose this is down and this is down. Okay. So suppose this is our three tiles. Okay. Now suppose on this tile, you thought we should perform the rotation. So suppose you will select these tiles. So I will tell you how to select the tiles. Suppose you will select these tiles and you perform this operation rotation, then how they will rotate? They will rotate clockwise. Okay. So basically what is clockwise? So suppose if the direction is here, then they will move like this, then this, and then this. Okay, this kind of rotation, clock direction rotation. Okay, so this whole tile will move first in this direction like this, so it will rotate like this. Okay, then downside, then again right side, left side, and then up direction. So this kind of rotation, a whole clockwise rotation, you will be getting in this tile. Okay. So basically, if you want to rotate the full tile in the four directions, you can use the rotation clockwise rotation. Okay. For an example, suppose your arrows are looking like this. Suppose there are three arrows like this. Okay. And you use this rotation button. Then how it will rotate? Look carefully. First of all, it will it will suppose these are the three tiles. Okay, these three tiles connected like this. Okay, so if you are using the rotation, this rotation button on these three tiles, first of all it will look like this. Okay, because this whole tile moved like this. Okay, then after this, again suppose you use the rotation button, then again this tile will look like this. Okay, again this, but the direction is this, this, and this. Suppose again you use the rotation button, then the whole tile will look like this. Okay, up, up, and up. Okay, this is the rotation button. That means it will rotate in clockwise direction. I hope the rotation button is clear. Okay, now we will talk about the change direction button, and this is the most important button. Believe me, if you will understand this, we can solve this puzzle and solve this game only in 1 minute. Okay, only in 1 minute if you will understand this change direction button very clearly. Okay, so basically this change direction button is used to change the direction of the arrows. But the most important point is it cannot change the direction only in the bidirectional format, but it can change the direction in any direction. Like suppose, for an example, I will give you an example. When we select a tile, a whole block will be getting selected. A 3 by 3 block will be getting selected. So suppose if we want to select this tile, okay, if we want to select this tile, the whole block of 3 by 3 will be getting selected, means this whole block will be getting selected when we will click on this tile. Okay, so this whole block will be getting selected. Okay, now understand it carefully. Suppose now we think we should use this change direction button in this whole block, the whole 3 cross 3 block. Whenever you will be selecting the tile, a whole 3 cross 3 block will be selected. Okay, suppose now you choose to select the change direction button. It will change the direction of the arrows. Now listen carefully in how many direction it can change the direction. Okay, see these two blank tiles are very important. You can see here, this is the black tile which is blank. This is also one black tile which is blank. It is very important because this arrow, this change direction arrow will also place the arrows in the blank tiles. In the blank tiles. Listen me carefully. Okay, there is no particular rule that how the arrows will be moving, but it can also place the arrows in the blank tiles. Now listen me carefully. If you can see here, there are one, two, three, four, five. Total five tiles are here, which are black. Okay, there are total three arrows. Now suppose we used this change direction button. Okay, so one, two, three. These arrows are looking like this. Okay, suppose we use this button, then these arrows will change the direction and they will look like up, up, and up. Okay, suppose this is the direction change. Now many students getting confused. Okay, it will change the direction only in the opposite direction, so they don't use this button again. But suppose now you will click again, it can change the direction in any manner. Okay, so basically now maybe the arrows will look like uh, this, this, and this. Okay, so basically this arrow will look like this, then this arrow may be like this, and this arrow will be like this. Okay, so it will change the direction of the arrows. It can change in any direction. Okay, suppose they will look like this when you will change the direction. Okay, and here will be blank and here will be blank. Now suppose again you use this change direction button. Okay, then again it can put the arrows in the blank tiles. Okay, now suppose again you used the change direction and the arrow is looking like this. Suppose the arrows will be now looking like this, this, and this. Okay, because there are total five tiles. Okay, there are five tiles in the whole block, and when we are choosing the change direction, it can place these three arrows in any of the five tiles. Okay, but definitely they will be continuous. They will be continuous. It is not like they will be separated, but they will be continuous, but it can be in any direction and any tiles. Okay, so this is the main purpose of button. Definitely it will change the direction of the button, but if there are blank tiles, it can place the arrows in the blank tiles. Okay, now listen me again carefully, okay, to understand it better. Okay, suppose it is looking like this, and suppose we select this tile. Suppose we select this tile, so it will select this whole block like this. Okay, in this whole block there are three arrows and there are total one, two, three, four, five black cells in which these arrows can place. Suppose we use this change direction, we first time clicked it, this arrows will be looking like this. Suppose like this. Okay, or suppose they are moving in the clockwise direction, so maybe something other that you can tap and you can check in which direction they are moving. Okay, don't use your much mind in which direction they are moving. You can tap again and again and you can check in which direction it is suitable for you. Okay, now suppose they are looking like this, like they are going up, up, and up. Let me zoom it out. Okay, zoom in. Suppose it is looking like this, up, up, and up. Okay, now suppose again you used that button which is change direction. So now suppose this arrow is now not looking like this arrow is also not looking like this. Now suppose the arrows are looking like this. Okay, now suppose the arrows are looking like this. Now again you use the change direction button, and now suppose these arrows are looking like this. Okay, now our path is clear like this. Okay, so that's how your change direction button works. Okay, but there is also one important point which I want to mention. Suppose you choose this block. Okay, so this whole block will be chosen. Suppose you choose this block, so this whole block will be chosen. Now if you will see here, there are only three black cells and three arrows, right? There is no empty black cells, right? So if you will use this change direction, it will only change the direction in the opposite manner. It will only change the direction in the opposite manner. So these three arrows will look like this, and this if you will use this change direction button. Okay, so this arrows will look like this is and this, because there is no weightage, there is no empty cell here. Okay, and here there were empty cell, that's why it can place the arrows in the empty cells as well while rotating the directions. So this is the main important part. Okay, so that's how this change direction works. Now I think this question will be very very easy to you because we understood all the concepts how the button works, and now we can solve it only not in or not only in one manner. I think we can solve it in multiple manners. So let's start solving this. So we need to create path from this to this. Okay, so suppose now this path is coming like this. So this is perfectly fine. Like we are moving like this, then again down, down. But now after down and down, we want to move like this in this direction, right? So first of all, the first step is we will choose this block and we will use this change direction button, and we will try to change the direction of the arrows until they came in this position like this, and this. These three arrows will look like this. Okay, this and this. Whenever they come in this position, we will stop using this button, and now our direction is fine like this. Then we are moving this. Then we will choose this block. Okay, and we will change the direction of these three arrows so they will look like this, and this. So now we are moving in the perfect direction. Okay, now see here again, these three arrows, if you will look closely. Okay, so we will use this tile. Okay, we will choose this tile, and again we will change the direction. And now if we will change the direction, we will rotate it. It will look like, suppose we are choosing this direction, they are moving in this direction, and suppose we change the arrow direction, then these arrows will look like this and this. So now we will move like this and this. Okay, now we will choose this tile, like this whole block will be selected. And now if you can see here, there is no connectivity, okay. That's why we will rotate this, we will rotate this tile. Okay, if we will rotate this tile, okay, in the directions, definitely in one position, when we will rotate is, okay, this block if we will rotate, definitely after rotating one two times or two times, okay, this will make a path like this and this, and we will reach out to the end path. That's how we will solve this. Okay, while rotating this. So if we will rotate, definitely it will make a path like this. Okay, I hope this is clear, because that's how we are solving it. Like there are multiple ways, there can be multiple ways, but how our end path will be look like, that's we will discuss. Okay, understand me carefully now. So we are starting from this one. Okay, so listen me carefully. We are moving like this. Okay, then again this, down, down, and I think like this. Okay, this is our path. This three times. Okay, so one more arrow here. Okay, then up, like up, and then we will rotate it so it will look like up, and this is our end, and this is our start. Okay, so this is our start and this is our end, and the path will look like this. Okay, that's how we rotated it and we created this path. Okay, now I hope this is clear, like how to do this, because we have understood it in very detailed manner. But let's discuss some more points to understand it a little bit more in the better way. Okay, suppose we select this tile. Okay, so first of all divide these blocks. Okay, so this is one block. Okay, suppose this is one block and this is one block. I think this is one block. Yes, this is one block, and this is one block. Okay, and this is one block. These are all three by three blocks. Okay, these are the blocks in which we can perform the operations. Okay, now suppose now this is the middle block. Okay, suppose we want to make the path through this. So what we can do is we can also rotate this, correct? We can also rotate this. So suppose if we will rotate this, forget about the path. If we will rotate this, so this cell, if we will rotate, definitely it will came in direction something like this. Okay, so these three arrows are going up. It can go like this, this, and this. Okay, it can go like this, and this one, which is the empty cell, will come here in the middle. Okay, if you will use the rotation. Okay, so this will look like this. Okay, and this one, the upper one, if you will also rotate, maybe it will be getting also connected to this one, but yeah, it will look like this. And can we connect it from the bottom one? No, we cannot connect it from the bottom one, because these are the three upper lines which will go like up, 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 and I think there is no solution. So I think this one is justified, only this path we can create here. Okay, so I hope the main thing is you understood how to rotate and how to change the directions. Okay, so basically let's quickly do a exercise. So suppose there are these three arrows. Suppose we perform the change direction thing on this tile, then these arrows will look like this, this, and this. Okay, suppose you do the rotation, then these arrows will rotate in clockwise manner. Okay, and suppose this is the middle tile. In this middle tile, suppose you use the change direction. So this is the empty cell. So when we use the change direction, arrows can also come in this empty cell. So basically these three arrows, it can place any arrow in this direction, and it can fill that part. Okay, and maybe the other cell will be getting removed. Okay, so that kind of thing also we can do in change direction button. Okay, I hope this is also clear because we discussed about it. So the exercise is very, very simple. So suppose, okay, let's do one thing. Suppose this is the, okay, suppose this is the whole structure in which we have three arrows like this, and this. Now suppose we want to use the change direction button. Okay, I think rotate button is very, very simple and clear, but this change direction button, little bit clarity from this exercise also we will get. So suppose we have this change direction button and these kind of three arrows. This change direction button can place these arrows in different areas. Suppose we use the change direction button on this cell. Okay, maybe it will move these arrows like, first of all, this. Okay, then suppose we use this change button. Now maybe the arrows will look like up, up, and up. Again, suppose we use this change direction button, and maybe these arrows will look like up, 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 uppercut like this, and then right. Again, suppose we use this change direction button, and maybe your arrows will look like, it will change the direction, and maybe the arrows will look like this one, like left, down, and down. Maybe this main thing is this, okay, which I want to make sure you it's clear. Okay, and if you can do this thing, definitely this game will be very, very easy for you. Okay, I hope the direction part is clear, how we solved this game. Okay, again I will be giving you a quick idea of the game, how we solved it. Okay, and you will find it very, very easy to solve this. Okay, if you understood the whole game. If you have not understood, please rewatch the video. So we are starting from this point, so we go like this, then we go down, down, down like this. Okay, now we have these three arrows like down, down, down. So we will use this block. Okay, we will change the direction. At any point it will look like down, then down like this, and this. Okay, this arrow will go here. Okay, so it will look like this. Okay, and after this we will select this block, this one, and we will change direction of this block, so it will look like this, and this. Again we will select this block, we will change the direction, so it will look like this, up, up. We will select this block and we will rotate it, so it will look like up, you, or you, and that's how we will reach to the last direction. Okay, I hope this is clear, because some students do some random things to solve this puzzle. We do not need to do any random things. That's how actually we will solve it. I hope each and every point is clear. Also, The mock test link you will be getting here, in which you can solve the different examples. I already talked about my different examples here from the path game. Also, you will be getting multiple mock tests, you will be getting multiple games, you will be getting the technical question paper with solutions. So each and everything is available, which you can use. Thank you so much for watching. Already we have explained. Also, apart from this, you will be getting the link of this in description. Make sure to like this video for our efforts, because we are putting our 100% to check this, that students can crack the Accenture. Now you will be getting the link of the mock test series also in the description. You can basically purchase the mock test series. Link will be in the description. All the games with different examples you will be getting here. Apart from this, technical paper you will be getting, you can see here the technical paper with the full solution. The typed solution is also there with the exact screenshot of the questions is there. So you will be getting the technical assessment full paper, also the previous year and the similar questions of Accenture which they are asking, everything you will be getting. And for the practice you will be getting multiple mock test which you can attempt for your practice. So a lot of things you will be getting here in the Accenture mock test series. The price is very less, so you definitely you can purchase it. The link will be in the description for your preparation. If you have your assessment, basically even if you have your assessment in 1 to 2 days, you can definitely take the full advantage, because in the technical assessment we provided the typed question with the solution which you can easily cover in 2 hours. Okay, so link of this will be in the description. Let's understand our game number 3 with a detailed example. Suppose this is our game with a complex example where we have two keys, start point and the exit point. Now first, to understand the game, there will be some doors which will be locked, so travel you cannot travel from the locked doors. We need to collect the keys, but the locked doors we cannot see. We cannot see the locked doors. There will be some invisible walls which we cannot crack, but we cannot see the invisible walls. Suppose this is our total grid. In this total grid, if you can see here, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 6, it's a 5 cross 6 grid. Okay, in this grid, suppose there are some locked doors. For example, this door, suppose this wall is invisible wall, this wall is invisible wall, this wall is invisible wall. Okay, and suppose this wall is invisible wall, and suppose this wall is invisible wall, and this wall is invisible wall, this wall is invisible wall, and suppose this wall is invisible wall. Suppose these are the invisible walls. Okay, and now from the starting point we need to reach out to the exit point. This is our task. So from starting point we need to reach out to the exit point. This is our task, but we cannot see these invisible walls. Okay, now to reach out to the exit point from a starting point, we will start, but whenever we will be colliding with the invisible wall, we will be returning back to our start point. This is the basic rule. So basically, suppose we are starting from this start point. Okay, this is our start point, we are starting from here. But now if we will collide with any invisible wall, we will be again back to this start point. Okay, this is the main task. So let's start. Suppose we traveled, we want to collect the key number 1 and key number 2, then we need to reach out to the exit door. Suppose to collect the key number 1, we go, and suppose let's create some more invisible wall to make it more difficult. Okay, suppose suppose this is also an invisible wall. Okay, now let's start our game. So suppose to collect key number 1, we go to the right first, and suppose this is also an invisible wall. Okay, suppose we go to the right first, so we traveled here. There is no invisible wall, we can definitely travel here. We can definitely travel here. Now again we go right. This is also we can go. Now suppose to collect this key, we go down. So definitely we can go down. There is no invisible wall. But when to collect key, when we will go down, there is an invisible wall. This one is an invisible wall. Okay, so we will collide with this. If we will collide with this, again we will move to the start point, matlab this one. Again we will redirect to this. But now we need to keep this in our mind that this wall is an invisible wall. We identified it, and we need to keep in our mind that this wall is an invisible wall. So suppose we already identified it. So suppose now again we will start with the starting point. We again go to right. Now we already know this is an invisible wall. Suppose we go to down. Okay, that's fine. Suppose again we go to down. That is also fine. Now suppose we go right. We can go. So yes, we collected the key. So our key 1 is collected. Now we need to collect our key 2, क्योंकि there can be multiple keys, there can be one key, two key, three key. Okay, so we collected the key 1. Now suppose we again travel to left. Again we travel to left. Now again we travel to left, but this is the invisible wall, so we cannot travel to left. But now we identified that this is a invisible wall, so we collided with this. Now again we will start with our starting point. Again we will go like right. Again we will follow the same path. We will go down, then we will again go down, and we will collect our key number 1. Now this is collected. Now we will again go like left, left. Now we remember that this wall is an invisible wall, because this thing we will keep in our mind. We cannot see on the screen. We will go up. Now suppose we go again like left, left, and now we will go down. So key 2 is also collected, so that's fine. Now we need to go to the exit door. Suppose we go up, 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 and up again. But now this is again an invisible wall, so we cannot go here. So that's why we will again start with the starting point. Now we also identified that this is the invisible wall. Again we will go right, down, down, and we will collect our key. Again we will follow the same path, left, left, up, right, right, down. We will collect our second key. Now again we will go up, 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 and up. Now we identified that this is a invisible wall. We will keep in this our mind. We will go suppose right, then up, and then we will go left, and this is the exit point. So finally we reached out to the exit point, and the game is completed. So that's how we need to play the game. This is the exact game which you will be facing, okay, in your exam, like this kind of game. So I hope this is pretty clear for you guys, like how you need to do, how you need to keep in mind everything. I tried my best to explain you. Also in the mock test you will be getting some more examples. Also you will be getting the technical assessment full paper which you can purchase. Thank you so much for watching this video.